hello. This is an impromptu live, so I'm gonna go post it in all my places. And it looks like my screen is off. Let me fix that. Who's locked? Next to go, unlock you. No, that was in the right spot. Okay, never mind. Never mind about that. Let's leave that alone. Lock that back up. We're gonna go on my phone into my channel. So if you're catching the replay, go ahead and hop on forward until you see some peeps in the chatty chat, or you see something interesting, because heaven knows you don't have to watch the whole live. Let me share this. Copy link. Then we're going to go to Facebook. We're going to go to our groups. Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. Okay. And then we're going to post our link there. So if you guys are not always getting YouTube notifications, I do post. I post like right before we go or right when we're live on these platforms. But, you know, it is what it is. Oops. Let's go. LIVE live post. And then Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends has now 3 chat rooms. They're side chats. And you can get to those side chats by going into Messenger on your phone. You don't even need Messenger. You can actually go in through Facebook on your, I don't know. Yeah, you can get there. Where can you get there? Oh, right there too. So, yeah, you can be in Facebook, and then there's the active live links, which that one there. So if I post my link there, there's that. And then our 2 new groups right there at the hamburgers. Scroll down. We have a chatty chat, just general chat. And then we have our hugs group. So if you need a prayer for yourself, a family, a friend, whatever you need, if you're not religious like me, you can still be in there passing out hugs, giving out the good vibes and stuff. So there's that too. But it's a no judgment zones in any of these chats. And we keep it kind and friendly, or you get kicked and blocked. So yeah, but everybody's so lovely anyway. So yeah, we do have now 3. The active links, I won't answer back, although I did answer back with the hugs on this one, because there was a comment, and that's what possessed the 2 new rooms. So we have a regular chatty chat and a hugs. And you guys are welcome to use the platform. Knocking things down. Use the platform to do that hamburger and create live. Well, they're not live. They're Facebook group video chats. If you want to get chat, or if you want to get crafty with some like-minded people, like-minded people. Words are hard. Words are so hard. Let me go back into YouTube and see all of these comments. There we go. We have Marguerite Francis. Hello, hello. Melissa K. Hello, hello. Mary Landers. Donna Long. Hello, hello. How are you, lovelies? Oh my gosh, you guys. I had so much fun at Simon Says Create event. I haven't purchased a lot. I don't know if I've purchased anything from Simon Says Stamp. I've been gifted items like this. I got a green paw. How about you? But, I've gotten some gifts from Simon Says Stamp. I believe Pam gave out these at the Stamp Away in our Ohio thing. But yeah, so I mean, I know of them. I think I'll be checking out their shop more often. You know, I get I don't know, comfortable shopping at like Ranger and Scrapbook.com and Crescent Creation, of course. But I forget to venture out. You know, I forget to venture out. Okay. I was just checking with Monica. I was waiting. I didn't know, but she is doing a live today as well. So let me go see what time Monica is going live, because this is her day usually. And let's spell some proper words there. Thanks. Let's see what time she's gonna go live, because I don't want to run over her live. Why is it not pulling her up? Okay. Sorry guys. It's like being really ridiculous. Monica Taylor live. She is gonna go live at 6 p.m. Eastern, my time. So yay, we got time, you guys. We got time. All right, so let's get back on track. So I need to venture out to some of these different companies and actually purchase from them every once in a while. Oh, I gotta get back to mine so I can read comments without squinting at my screen because of the glare. And there's PJB Stamper, aka Pam, and Gloria. Hello. So, back to Simon Says Stamps. I have been following them. I mean, they post really great inspiration. They have YouTube, Instagram, I think Facebook. You know, I like to follow lots of companies. I just don't particularly always go shop with them, if that makes any sense. So, I found out late that they were having an event, Simon Says Create event, here in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, 2.5 hour drive. They also have like a student ticket, which of course they were already sold out by the time I realized the event was going on. So that was sold out, which seems like, I don't know how much the tickets were for that, but I'm sure it would have been worth it because they had Gina Kay and Jennifer McGuire there. I didn't personally see them. There was a couple of people I did see and I did notice. Bromo Cards guy was there. I can't remember his name, but I follow his Instagram, Bromo Cards. The lady who does the videos for Simon Says Stamps, Cheryl Salvato, introduced me my verse stamp away a couple years back. I can't remember her. I'm terrible with names. Sorry. So sorry. But, you know, I saw her. I mean, I met a bunch of demo people, so I don't know if they're all, you know, the company's head people or not, but like Riley and Co. Jason was the demonstrator there, and he was super fun. Everybody was super nice, super cool, even though when I first got there, I had to wait. I had to wait about 10-15 minutes to even go in to shop because they were at capacity. And it was pretty amazing. Huge. I think they said they had over 30 stations for make and takes. And each station holds like 4 people. There's a lot of make and take area. And there was shopping in between all of it. It's fabulous. It's fabulous, you guys. But for me, it was $15 to get in. And if I'd have gone, if I could have been there earlier, because hubby didn't even get home until 9 a.m. and they opened at 9 a.m. So I left a little bit after he got home. I got there maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I stayed till about 5-ish because they closed at 6. And I was able to make 7 make and takes. So if I'd have got there earlier, I could have got even more for my $15. And that's how I look at it. It's like, we get to do the shopping, you get to do some free make and takes. It's worth it. It's just worth the $15. And I'm sure the classroom classes would have been worth whatever they were charging for that, because it was just fabulous. Ramona says hello from sunny Southern California. Hello, hello. Of course, I had to do the make and take for the Simon Hurley thing. And let me tell you, you guys, genius. Genius. I was like, what the heckin'? I want to show you some of the tips and tricks that I learned. And this one kind of blew me away. I was like, what? What are we doing? I am so not prepared. So pardon me 1 second. I need a sheet of paper. Here we go. This'll work. This'll work. Will this one work? If I unfold that. No, I need a fuller sheet. Is this a fuller sheet? That looks like that one will work better. Okay. So we're gonna kind of recreate this, right? Because I was like, oh, isn't that just clever? So this is a tag that the Ranger booth set up to show off the lunar paste. And I will say, the lunar paste, there was, by the time I got there, there was like 7 jars left of the blue and the green. There was, the basket was kind of empty. So it looks like it's a little shy of 4 inches, but I'm just going to do a 4-inch, 4 inches wide. And then we're going to chop off the corners, because why not? This looks like it might have been a pre-made tag, like a die or something, because the corners are really nice. But I don't have that, so we're just going to use it as a template. Look at that. So I centered this as best as I could, and then marked my little corners. Okay. Yes, Kim in Alaska. Yeah, I just really wanted to share the fun that I had. So if I put that there, kind of go like that. And then we can flip our card, or flip our corner to the other side. Oh, hot dog. Why are we keep falling? Just stay put. And then we can use that corner to adjust our other corner, like so. Look at that. We've got corners for our little tag. Isn't that lovely? So, the make and takes were all pretty easy. Everything was already pre-cut, pre-scored, pre-stamped, pre-everything, right? Let me put that on Do Not Disturb. So you got to sit down. They got to point out what needed to be done. I do need to score this, though. And I have a a Teflon bone folder by Trinity Stamps is now on my wish list. And that's the fun thing about the make and takes too, is you get to learn and actually feel the new product, or product in general, in your hands, you know. And so so we're gonna flip this down. So we're gonna put that That's up at the top. We're going to, my little score is a little bit off, so we're going to just score it there. Okay. And then we're going to flip it, and then that should be the score mark for this one, which looks like it would be about there. Guys, I'm just eyeballing. I'm sure. Score, flip, fold. Okay. But the Teflon bone folder Trinity stamp showed. I was like, yes, please. I need one of these. And they have a pin-shaped crease tool. So it's just for doing this. And then you have the blocky thing to grab and do this, which it felt better than this in my hand, if that makes any sense. It felt way better than just this little skinny thing, which it used to be a rounded point, and now it's kind of like, yeah, I'm done working with you. But yeah. Yes. Okay, look out for Lawn Fun. Yeah, the Teflon one for Trinity stamps it's super expensive. That's why I put it on my list. It's $29.99 for the blocky one and $24.99 for the pen style. So I will definitely check, but I would like to feel the one from Lawn Fun, because if it's, you know, the quality, the reason I liked the Trinity was actually holding it in my hand. It was heavy. Like, it felt good in my hand. So I will have to see what the one from Lawn Fun looks like and check that one out. Okay. So we've got that. I'm going to erase my little pencil mark. Okay. So this is our little card, right? And this is the trick. This is the trick that kind of blew me away. Let me grab a stencil. I need a gotta have a stencil, right? Gotta have a stencil to show off this little trick. I was like, oh, what genius. What genius. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Ooh, you know, I have a question. How big is this? Would that be too big to put on there? Nope, that would be perfect size. We could put that on there. So I have these little rain guys. Let's do the rain. Yeah, we don't have to do both stencily bits like they did. Okay. So check this out. You know, if I were to want to ink blend this, I would put a piece of tape across there and then blend, do my stenciling, paste, all that stuff, right? And then I would have to peel my tape and then tape off the next area, right? So this is what they did. Regular copy paper, okay? You take your regular copy paper, you get your item in there, okay? Regular copy paper. Nothing expensive, and you can reuse it a bazillion times, right? So there's our copy paper. We're going to fold it over. And we've made a burrito. We're going to make a burrito for this. Now look at the benefits to this. Not only do we keep the surface clean from brushing up, right? Say we've got this all inked up and then we need to flip it over, and you know how sometimes you get the back of your card dirty? Well, you can't get it dirty because it's still got the paper covering it. So it's literally covered from inky smudges and everything. You've just protected the whole thing. Like, I was like, why didn't I think about that? Look at this. You just do this, okay? And then we'll do our our drops. Let's do our drops in that. And then we're going to get coordinating loony paste. to do we're gonna ink the background, and then we're gonna do a coordinating color in the lunar paste with that. Okay, so we're just gonna slide that in there, and we had it magneted to the Windy Vecchi mat. That's what they were using, the Windy Vecchi. So let's grab that too. Windy, where are you? Windy, I need you. Okay, so we'll grab our little mat. Okay, our little magnets. Look at that. So we had that on there. We had that like that. You know, just kind of hold everything down. And then we used the 2-part stencil. So there was no ink blending, but we're going to ink blend because we can. We can. Trash bag fashion. Hello. Okay. I don't think we'll wear trash bags while we craft. Kind of not my thing. But okay, so we're gonna go. Oops, what is that? I got a little fuzzy trying to join the party. Yes, my lunar paste butterflies dried. I'll show those real quick. Look at those. Oh, yeah, they were probably dry a few hours after I did them. They dry really good, and even being super thick, I mean, look at that. Stab at those. Look at. Ugh. And that one. Those ones are thick. That little guy right there is like thick. But yeah. So yeah, they dried pretty darn good. Okay. So you can ink. You see that? And it's all protected. Look at that. Nice crisp line under there. Okay. You definitely don't want to shove back into it because you'll wrinkle it. So you want to come off the top. Oops. I made some marks in there on accident. That's all right though. And then while it's still covered, okay, we're going to grab our lunar paste. We're going to grab our little raindrops. Okay, we're going to get our raindrops situated. Okay. I think I want slanted rain today. You know, that's always fun. A little bit of slanty rain. So then we just put those down. And then she did the lunar paste on a pad. Which I think I need to order some more. Where are my... Okay. Okay, so you know they used the yeah, I definitely need to order more. They used the little spongies, right? Because then we could get them in there nice and light to do the blending. I don't have any of those, but I am going to use another sponge-like thing. These are probably not available anymore, but you'll see. Oops, not that one. Let's get a clean one. Let's get there we go. We'll use this one. Okay. So you get your foam sponge, okay? You grab your little spatula because maybe you bought the little kit like I did, or maybe you have one in another set or something, you know. And then it did come with a palette knife, which I thought was white. I don't know, but you would get a set if you purchase these together. It comes with the little spreader, and then you grab your lunar paste. Okay, grab your just a little bit of lunar paste because a little bit goes a long way. Oh, thanks, Pam. She says your drops are upside down. Yeah, you're right. We need those shooting down from the sky, not shooting up. Little torpedoes. Oh, thank you. So again, if you're using these, which is recommended, right, it's going to be different than what I'm doing. But I don't have one of these available, so I need to order some more. But you're going to put your paste on your foam, okay? Then you're going to take your little spatula, rub it around, get it thinned out, and then see these are better to go into the crevices because this is not as pliable, but you can squish it into the crevices like so. It's already dry, you guys. I love it. Okay, get that pushed in there. Again, using one of these would be much easier for this particular technique. A harder foam is great for doing raised edges, not so much for getting into crevices, but good for raised edges. Okay, so I think I got everybody goobed up. Okay, and then let's get, I kind of missed a couple. Okay, so then we have this area to clean up. We have whatever was on our palette knife, right? And if you have a big glob, you can scoop that back into here. But then you're just cleaning this, or you're waiting, and then you can scrape it off later, and you clean this. Okay. Okay, clean that. Thought you were reverse rain, right? Okay. And then, you know, that would just clean up. And you can also put your paper on that and clean that up if you want. Or if you have a lunar paste cleanup rag, you can do that. Okay, wipes off a little bit easier than maybe your thing. Maybe you have a bucket of water, you can send that into the wash, or maybe you have a washroom really close. Then you would clean your sponge. Okay, clean your sponge for next time. You would do that with these two. You can take them, run them under the water, clean them out. I'll put mine away. And then you would look at our rain, and it's nice and clean. Our card is clean because, you know, it's wrapped in our burrito. Look at those little raindrops. Aren't they cute? And they're so shiny, even doing them in just a very thin layer, right? And they're almost all dry. Because you do it in the thin layer, it gets dry really fast. I'm going to just go ahead and clean this. Okay. Oops. Clean it over a rag, and then you don't have to clean your table underneath too. You know what I mean? Like when you do this, then you got to clean this too. But there. So that's all nice and clean. Our little thing is nice and clean. Look at that. Now here's another fun thing. Let me get a blue to go with this. A little blue spray. Do I have a, yes, I have a little blue spray. I've got some snow flurry, because why not? And we're going to spray this little bit, okay? So we're going to remove our guy, because now he's pretty much like all dry, okay? And we have to think about what's in front, right? So this is the piece I want to spray next, okay? So I'm going to put everything else in the wrapper. Oops. And we want this on the front, so we don't have that crease, right? We don't want that crease where things can get in. So now I've got that lined up nice and tight right there, okay? Everything's protected back here. I can set this here. Look at that. Oops, I scooched it a little bit. Get back in there. Get back in there, heathen. Okay, and then we can do our little spray. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit just because. And then we got to remember that these mica sprays, they take a little bit. Ooh, you know what would be fun? Because I've got some bubbles from that spray. Let me just tap this down and see what happens. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I like that. Let me do that one more time. Ooh, that was a good idea. So we made this texture-y spray. So I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to give a little squirt on, oops, squirt that too. I'm just going to wipe this down. That was from my lunar paste painting. It'll clean up. I know, Kim in Alaska. Okay, so I'll be back to saving my cleanups after I've organized my previous cleanups, because you guys, I have an obscene amount, and what I want to do is get them organized so that when I have like that stencil that had that cleanup, I can flip through my previously made and add to them, because I have more than I'll use in a lifetime or 3. And yeah, I'm gonna do a little video on that too, my organizing process of those, because there's so many. So I'm gonna hit this with the heat tool, because of course that takes a bit to dry. But yes, now if it was a bigger amount of lunar paste, I would totally clean it up, because yeah, I cannot waste a good amount. But that was actually not very much. You'd be surprised, because I didn't pull very much out in the first size. I don't know if you guys noticed, it was like a pea size amount that I pulled out. Why are you sounding funky? Yeah, Mary Alice, yep, I'm going to be using those backgrounds just like you. She cut out some monsters with her background, some butterflies, and I have the butterflies now, man. I got Simon Hurley butterflies, I got Scrapbook.com butterflies, I got the butterflies, you guys. I can't wait. We're going to have a video where we just sit there for 30 minutes chopping out butterflies. Okay, so that's nice and dry. Okay. Ugh, look at that. So that's what your tag should look like. You should have a blank, a fold, and a fold, right? And so when we fold this up and fold that down, that's our little gift card holder. And then we can put that. Now, they used, I was really impressed with that, the mini attacher, the mini staple gun by Tim Holtz Ranger, right? I got to use that, and I was like, it chomps really easy. Even through this heavier cardstock, it chomped really nice. Just chomp. But I don't have that. So if you don't have the mini attacher, all we're going to do is we're going to get our fine tip. Make sure it's pumping some glue. Okay. And not on this part, but on the flap, just on the sides, we're going to do a little bead of glue. Okay, just a little bead of glue. It's close to the edge, but not to the edge. And then we're going to close it up. That's it. Okay. Tiny attached. Oh, that's awesome, Kim. She's been pulling out her pre-made backgrounds and using them up. Donna Nipper, have you tried lunar paste on embossing folders? I have done lunar paste after embossing. I haven't, like, I may have inked them up and then run them through, but it dries so fast. I find that I use these hard foamies that I just had. These are really good for doing over the top with lunar paste, or like Simon Hurley, where you take it and you rub it in to all the creases. And I've done that. That's gorgeous, especially if you do like gold over the entire surface of something that's been embossed. Lunar paste and embossing folders, definitely play around with those guys. Okay, so that's that. I just did that. Now, if I had a gift card or something, it's going to slide right in there. Okay. Now, she did have the mini Velcro, which you guys, if you're going to make a bunch of these for like a craft fair or something, super, super cute. I mean, how fun is that? And then you can pass those out, give them out, or whatever, full of a gift card, or they don't even have to be monies, right? You could put a little note in there that says your favorite quote, your favorite religious saying, like really cool things. So maybe you do something for your church. You could put a churchy, like the baby in the manger, you know, a churchy emblem. I don't know, you guys. Don't judge me. And then on the inside, you put your favorite, what are they called? Palms? I don't know. But you know what I mean. So, like, you could put something really inspirational in there, pass these out, and then, you know, they can read them. You can leave them laying around like they do with pet rocks and stuff. Or if you follow Crochet Community, which I do now because of my child, people leave little handmade things just laying about with a note that says, I'm not lost, I was just looking for you. Or, you know, just little things to brighten somebody's day that you don't even know. So I really like this. I really liked this because, see, I can still use it. And what's even better, right? Say like I've done this and I'm a journal maker, which I kind of am now. I could decorate this even more because, you know, this isn't wasted. Or I can just save it and have it handy for my little things. But I thought that was really cool. And then we could put a little something on there. Psalms. See, Donna likes the Velcro but don't care for the staples, right? Absolutely. And then you can just glue yours. But yeah, I like that. But we're going to use this little Puppanini because I got to make a card with its little counterpart, the cat. Look at that. I also got the cat because, you know, she's just stinking cute. So these are Newton's Nook. These are my first stamps by Newton's Nook. And yeah, this was super cute. They have the little stencil for that. If you guys watch my unboxing video, I talk about that. But yeah, let's do the little puppy on our little gift tag. So this would be cute if, you know, the person was having a rainy day. You could brighten up their rainy day with that. Newton's Nook. It feels, yep, photopolymer. I was going to say it feels like photopolymer. It definitely was. We'll use that one right there. We're gonna, and they do have dies for these, but I'm okay with fussy cutting, so I didn't get the die. Plus I have a scan and cut, so if I need to do a bunch of these, I can do that. And let's get out our memento so that we can just color it with our alcohol markers. There's that. There's that. Oh, look at how nice that stamps, even without prepping it. But let me put that little cutie there. And then we're gonna go in with green, purple, and pink. A green raincoat. I think I put that on the wrong pen. I certainly did. That doesn't belong there. So, oops. So what one am I looking for? 554. 554. 554 got the wrong cap in. Let's try this again. We want you with you. We're going to do a green raincoat and a blue. Yeah, let's do a blue, purple, and pink umbrella with a blue stuff. But yeah, I thought that was really cute. And that's the fun thing about the make and takes. You can actually see it in action. And we just did simple coloring when we did the Newton's Nook. No fancy schmancy. And they had all the colors picked out. They're like, here's the colors for the umbrella. Here's the color for the cat, the feet, all that stuff. So that was really nice. So how do I want to do this? Because this one you can see the underneath. So if I do blue. Blue, pink, purple, blue, pink, blue, pink, purple, blue, pink, purple. That would be blue again. We'll figure it out. We'll just mix it up somehow. Maybe this one is blue underneath. That would help. I don't know. We'll just do that one. Blue. And then we'll do this one blue. And then we'll just whatever's. I mucked it up, you guys. I mucked it up. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Because that can happen. I don't mind. We'll do this one purple. And then we'll do this one purple. And then we'll do the rest pink. Oh, that's a good idea, Donna Nipper. She says we could put fortune cookies in our little gift tag holders. That would be fun. If you're doing a craft fair, you could have like a group of these for sale and then a group of inserts for sale. Or do like a group package, like you get 6 of these and 12 inserts or something. And then you can just print up little cards, chop them up real quick, foil them maybe, and then have little fun ready to go innards. Yeah, I like that idea. And then we're going to rainbow ish the handle, because who knows, I don't know what color to color it, so we're gonna just do that. Just tap in some color just like that. So we have a cute little that, and then our green for the little raincoat. Cute little raincoat. Could definitely do a traditional yellow raincoat, but I am not traditional and I like green, so we're going green. Turned around. So there's let's color that. I think that's supposed to be green too. There we go. That's the outside. Then we're going to use this green to do the inside. Make it a little bit darker. Maybe our buttons are darker. And then a little pocket. It's darker. And you know what? Let's pretend that this is the inside of the hood, because it's laying back, right? So I don't know. Just sounds good to me. Do that like it's the inside. Get that colored, and okay. Now we just need to color our puppanini, and let's see what my natural brown. Anyone else spend too much at Spellbinders last sale? No. I posted the sale and I avoided the sale. I know, I'm so bad. But I figure if somebody's going to be buying anyways, they can use my affiliate link, right? But no, I did not go shopping at Spellbinders. Though I really wanted to, but I really wanted to go to this crafty event, and then, oh, this pin is dying, but that's okay. So we're going to use the fact this pin is dying as a way to do a quick gradient. Okay. We can use it to make spots. Now, if you had refills for your markers, you could definitely refill that. But I'm just going to go over it a few times. And then we're going to have a white and brown spotty dog. Look at us. Go right here with the little spot. Maybe this little spot looks like a heart or a butterfly. Get this little spot going on here. So dyeing markers are really good for making spots on animals. And then we'll do like this one whole leg is going to be brown. Okay. See that? So a dyeing marker, if you know you got some images, you could bust out a couple of them before it like completely dies. These really upset me because I bought them new and they haven't lasted. My Artezas have lasted 3 times as long as these. So, yay. I don't know if it was just a bad batch or maybe these have just been sitting on the shelf for so long and that's why they were on sale. I don't know. But there's that. There's our little cutie. And then we're going to grab our new little snips. Look at these cuties. So, I do a lot of fussy cutting, right? And the Fiskars are not bad. Fiskars are not bad. They do a pretty good job, but they're kind of blunt at the end. And I've been looking for something a little bit sharper at the end to really get in there. And let me tell you, these guys are sharp. These are the Simon Says Stamps, little snips. And yeah, I was pretty impressed with them. They've got a little bit of weight to them. I like that. Mary Lander says, no judgment here. Yeah. Yeah, they do some pretty good sales at Spellbinders. If I had a little bit better cash flow, I probably would have bought a few things there. But I did not. But that's okay. Oh, you guys, I get it. I get to go to another craft event. I probably won't buy anything, maybe a couple things, but I won't have the same budget I have now. But Akron, which is just 45 minutes up the road, has a stamp convention, stamp expo, whatever. They're about the same, expos and conventions, right? And it's similar vendors that are at Stamp Away, it looks like. So, yeah, it's only $8 to get in there. I'm going to see if they have some make and takes and just peruse what's there. So that's this next weekend. A viewer that watched my Create upload was like, yeah, I didn't get to go, but I'm going to this one in Akron. And I'm like, what? Wait, there's one in Akron too? So I posted that in our Facebook group, the Akron event. But I talked to the hubby and yeah. So I'm going to go to that one too. Because I had a little over $100 budget for this stuff. And I stayed under budget, which was good because then afterwards I realized, oh, you know what? I used about a half a tank of gas. And so that extra $21 that I had left behind was, that is going back into the gas fund. So that we for sure have enough gas fund. Now, I will say that I have really big hands. And so the thumb hole is kind of small. Okay. The thumb hole is kind of small. But this hole works okay. Because the thumb hole on this pair is a little bit more comfortable than on here. But I like the sharpness of these. I mean, it's making a really nice clean cut, which my Fiskars do that as well. But let's see. Okay, this is what I wanted it for. Because sometimes we get into these areas and we need to snip. Yeah, see, that made a really nice little point right in there. See, my scissors don't do that. Because when mine go to make a point, it kind of makes it a little bit too big. And of course that didn't show, but it's got a little fuzz going on in there. This one does not. It kind of made it a little fuzzy in the corner, and that's more of a crisp. I know you guys can't really tell the difference, but I can. I can see that it like snipped a little weirdness, and that one's a pretty clean one. And then we can just come in and round this little bit. Just like so. Around this one too. Round your corners. That is helpful. Okay. So just like that, we're going to have this guy right about here. Now remember, this opens. So we only want to glue this top half. Oh, I left my glue sitting out without the cap, you guys. Oh, Mr. Simon Hurley. He will not be at the one in Scrumbaugh, Illinois in August. Will you be at the Stampaway in Columbus, Ohio in August? Because I'll be there. I'm hoping a crafty friend will be able to join me. She's hoping to get to come visit me. It was lovely seeing you in all of the videos doing your demos and stuff. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, and this is the demo they had at Columbus at Simon Says Create, and it was so cute. I'm like, yeah, I had to. I think her name was Julie. Yeah, couldn't make it to Create. Nope, somebody else was demoing for ya. They did a good job, though. She was super nice and very, very put together. The whole kit was very nicely, very easy to put together. But look at, and then we can, you can pick one of your little sentiments and put it on there and stuff. But yeah, so I liked the techniques where we used our little burrito to keep everything safe and clean while we did those bits. So I like that. Look at it, it's so cute. Okay, so that is new in Snook and the Ranger tip for you guys. Let me get my little Newton dog back in here. And some of those sentiments, sunny days ahead, you make me happy when skies are gray. That one would be a really great one for the one we just did. And it's got a little puddle and a little splashy. What's the burrito? Hold on, I'll show you. I don't think that's what they called it, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's a burrito. Burrito of protection. So, we had to do the stenciling and stuff with the lunar paste, and to keep the surface clean, she gave us a piece of copy paper that was folded basically like a burrito, and you put the solid side on the side you're working on and you wrap it up. Oh, let me get that zoomed out. So you have this part on the inside protecting your project, this on the outside. You set it down and do your little magnets, and then you ink and stencil and everything, and your whole project is protected in your little burrito. And then when you need to do the next phase, you flip her around. You make sure the side that you're working on is out. And then if you have a little bit of guck on your table, the only thing getting it is like this piece instead of the whole thing. So then you have your burrito and you can work on this section. But yeah, I thought that was pretty clever. And then, and like I was saying earlier, this is not a waste for me, because we can add to it, throw in a junk journal, or, it's less than a penny. My copy paper is less than a penny because, I bought it. Bought it on sale, so it's not very much of a waste. Or I could shred it and make more paper, which ideally I probably will do that. But yeah, so there's that technique. That was super fun. And then this one, I think I'll be doing a pre-recorded video for this one, because this is from La La Land, the Cheshire Cat. But this whole tucking thing, so easy but so cute. Look at La La Land. They have the little pocket creator. It's a die, so it will make this little pocket for you. And then yeah, it was just so easy, you guys. It's just, let me pop this out, see if I can. No, I don't want to ruin it, but it's just a piece of card, and then the flap is on the top. Okay, there, it's folded on itself, and it's not very wide. It's just like a little 1/2 inch space in there. And then, yeah, you place it like so, and then when you close the lid, you rub it down, it grabs that. And you have this secret little saying, and you just want to make sure that when it's, when you're creating it, your sentiment fits below this. So yeah, isn't that the cutest thing ever? Bloop. Says, you're entirely bonkers, but I will tell you a secret. All the best people are. But yeah, she had a really great setup. She used so many of their company's dyes on this project, so you could really see what was going on, what they're selling and stuff. This is a little bit small. This is only 4. It's 5.5 by 4, but it's still a lot. You're still packing quite a bit, and it's what, a quarter shy of normal. I mean, look, that's it. That little bit, that's all, the shorter it is. But yeah, so that's 4 inches wide. Oh, so adorable. I loved this one. Oh, let's do this technique. Oh, you guys, let's do this technique. Please hold. Please hold. Let me clean this mess. Oh, I gotta cap this again. Why you guys not remind me to cap my stuff? This technique. You guys are gonna love this technique. Gonna love it. Which we do on a cleanup. You know, which is funny because I think a cleanup is cleanup in a different technique, but we're gonna do this on purpose. Let me throw those into my recycle bin. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this technique is a stencil. You're gonna need a stencil. So I'll show you the one I picked up today, or yeah, not today. I picked up while at Simon Says Create. This one is from Stamperia. I do not own anything from Stamperia, I don't think. I was looking at it going, have I even heard of them? So I don't think so. So this is my Stamperia. Look at that. And it feels interesting. It feels different than other stencils. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Ugh. I'm gonna go ahead and do a full sheet. Just to show you how quick this is. We did it just on a card panel. So I'm gonna do a full sheet. Okay. So you get your stencil, Simon Hurley stencils. All stencils will work, but because I bought this one, it's there and it's Stamperia. What did I just do with the thingy? Don't mind me. This one is called KSTD131, I guess. I don't think it has an actual name. I guess you would just look up stencils, and yeah, that's the barcode, KSTD131. I don't know, Stamperia.com, but also at Simon Says Stamps, so you can visit their website and go there. Okay, so you get your little doodad, you get some water and a spray. I'm actually going to use my mister because I think that'll give us a little bit better spray, one of those continuous sprayers. And this one's kind of foliage, so we're going to use Tropical Tango, we're going to use Later Gator, and then we're going to use Psych. Okay, so I'm going to start with Psych. Okay, and I'm going to add my ink to the stencil. Okay, to the stencil. And we did it in like 1 section, 2 sections, 3 sections. Okay, I'll show you this example. Okay, we did the colors in sections, but I'm gonna mix it up. Now I'm going in with some Later Gator. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with some Tropical Tango. and mine doesn't look like it's grabbing everywhere. So I'm going to take a little bit of brush. We didn't need to use the brush because if you go in one angle, you can get a lot of good coverage, right? So I'm just going to kind of blend a little bit like so. And it does not have to be perfect. That's the whole funness of this particular style of technique, is it's going to be unique and random every time. Okay, so then you have ink on your stencil. You hose it, don't hose it down, but you get it misted. Okay, get it misted. Bye, Pam. A potential doggy guest. Woohoo, have fun. What's holding your stencil? So this is a non-stick gripper mat for your kitchen. They have different brands, different companies just have those rubber mats now. But this one was gifted to me, and it is just a kitchen mat. One of those, I want to say Teflon-y kitchen mats that withstand heat and all that fun stuff. And then it's on my Windy Veggie mat. So I've got it all inked up. I'm going to set my paper on top. Okay, we're going to rubber down. And if you don't want inky fingers, you want to make sure your paper covers the whole thing. Now, if you're just doing a small page and you only inked up a little bit, you'll probably want to rub this down with a rag. Okay, that way there, if you get any ink, it gets on the rag, and you just rub her down like so. Okay. So we did a cleanup on purpose. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Just look at that. So it's basically reverse stenciling, which we do if we do a cleanup. If this was covered in lunar paste and I sprayed it down and put a piece of paper on it and tried to get up as much as I could, that's basically what we're doing, but we're doing it on purpose instead of a second or a third cleanup. So this, look at that. A little bit of Tropical Tango, a little bit of the Later Gator, and which yellow did I use? The Psych. I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Oh, and, you know, now would be the cleanup because we did it on purpose, but then we're going to see what we can get on the cleanup. And you know me and cleanup, but this time I'm just going to use copy paper because I need some big sheets for my journal, my new journal endeavors. So I'm just using a copy paper sheet, and I'm just going to try and pick up as much as I can. Okay. Ooh, that's really faint, but it adds texture to the paper, so it's not just a plain white paper. And then I'm going to try and get some of these little white areas. Like so. Okay. So yeah, that would be a nice, fold it for my journal, a nice little starter page. Use it for a gel print cleanup, all that fun stuff. So I also have, because we did ink blending, there's some green on there. So let's see what we can get off of that too. Why not? Let's see what's down there. Ooh, we just picked up some more green. Look at that. Yeah. Ooh, that was a good idea, Elizabeth. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now I gotta clean the backside. That is not the backside. Nope, that is. Is that? No. Okay. Get that clean. But yeah, this is a really beautiful stencil. I'm happy I got this one. Ooh, look at that. Beautimous. Look at that. And there is that. So, oops, don't put that there. So we'll get a little clean, well, we got to clean it. Let's do a little card with it real quick. I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the void off there. And then I'm going to cut 5.5, or no, 4 1/4. No, we'll do 4. I'm going to cut this down to 4 inches for, or 4 1/4 for this piece. So then I have this chunk for my journal or another card. It's super beautiful. Look at that. Ugh. I'm going to put that in my bucket. We'll see that piece again on Two Crafty Girls. Mary Landers, right? She says, would be great for jelly print too. Not that I'm encouraging more potential backgrounds. So I love making stuff. Yep, the dog wasn't interested in me, so no reason to hang around. So what was the technique with the stencil? So we put the ink, we put the stencil down. We put the stencil down, and then we put our ink right on the stencil. And then we gave it some water, and then we put our paper down and lifted. It's basically a cleanup on purpose, because you know we ink our stencils and then we spray them after everything. But to actually do it on purpose, I was like, oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? But we're gonna turn this one into a little card. So I'm gonna cut this chunk off. And we cut this down to 4, I think. 4, so we need 5 1/4 to be our card panel. And then I've got another little chunk. Look, a cute little tag right there. I like how it kind of does that. So I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to recycle that piece. And then this was the second step. Our second step for this, because here's our stenciling. You can kind of see it in there. Okay, and then we went over it with the colors. And I think I'm gonna bring in more of the yellow. I just think that would be a little bit more fun. So I'm gonna grab the Psych. I didn't clean my brush, so it's not gonna be pure Psych on there. And then we just went around the edges. Oops. Just like so. Oh no, we didn't go around the edges. We did the whole thing. I lied. So I'm just gonna do around the edges. So you can do whatever you want. And then maybe a little bit in the middle, just to clean my brush. Why not? Get a little bit more there. Look at that. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I love that. Put that one away. Put you away. And put you away. So then we have that. We're going to grab our little card front. We're going to put that on there. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautimous? Nope, I like it the other way. Okay, and then we need our glue. Get our glue. Thank you. All right. Look at me getting that all nice and centered. Hot dog. I probably, yeah, I got some yellow on there because I didn't clean after stenciling. Oops. Just spray everything. I just got my chicken wet. Let's fix that. Okay. Get that all cleaned up. So then we have that. And then They gave us this beautiful heart because they were demoing the new Gemini machine that looks more square. It's pretty interesting. I hadn't seen any reviews on it, but the thing, it has a top piece that opens up and you could put like a device on it. So you could hold your iPad or tablet and you can watch videos from the top of your Gemini. And if the battery's going low, you could plug it into the back of the Gemini because it had 2 USB ports on the back of the Gemini. And it had a couple of compartments. And she's like, I use this compartment for candy because I got to have a snack. And then for an extra $10, you could buy the made for it Lazy Susan, basically. So you could put it on there and it will do a complete 360 as long as the cord, you know, doesn't stop it. But yeah, so they were demoing how well the new Gemini cuts, and well, you know, the machines cut really nice, but so they were doing very intricate dies, and this is what they put on theirs. So we can put one on ours, and I have, let's grab a little butterfly. We'll grab one of our Simon Hurley butterflies. Yeah, we'll grab that big old one. Maybe. It doesn't want to let go, you guys. Let me see which one will fit through our little guy. I bet you none of them. Oh, it does. The outline fits, which means the innards will fit. And I got to poke out that one little bit right there. Pokey tool. It's like, I know I pulled you down. There is one right there. Oh, and there's one right there. You want to make sure your little holes and stuff are cleaned. So this is, get that on there. I don't know if I want a background for it. I think I just want the little detail. And let's do the like they did. Let's do a white one. Okay, so we're just gonna get a little chunk of paper. See, are you guys proud of me? I have chunks and everything already handy. Bye, Melissa. So what did they improve on the Gemini? So, like I was saying, it's got the compartments, it's got the USB ports. You can buy the add-on swivel. And I think they changed the pressure, and I think she said it was like 20% faster and quieter. I personally didn't get to hear it being run. I somehow seemed to miss every time they were running the dies, but she said it was much quieter than the original. So yeah, quietness, speed, and cubbies and turntable, and the spots where you can put a device. So those are the improvements that they've added. Oops, I need to trim this just a wee bit more. So we're gonna get our little butterfly going. So I love techniques and stuff, you guys. You can see how it's done and then use it for what you need it for. I mean, look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. I need to get my roller tool over here. I don't know why I did. It's right there. Look at that. I should be doing it from the back side though. If you got one of these roller tools, you definitely want to scratch from the back. Okay, that way there, if it does scratch, it leaves it on the back side, not the front side. I sometimes forget. And then use the little pokey tool. Poke out our little bits. Like so. Look at that. Oh, that would be pretty, but it doesn't stand out on this. It stands out on this because this is more dark. Okay. That's okay. Let's make it pop. Let's do Tropical Tango because that's in our background, but it's not as dominant as the green and whatnot. Let's make a Tropical Tango butterfly real quick. And I'm going to do this right on another sheet of paper. Please hold. Okay, I do need to clean my brush, though. Let me get this one. That's how I clean my brushes, guys. Look. That's it. Use the outline die. Make your butterfly green. Outline die. Okay, I'm not sure. Use the outline die. Isn't this the outline die? Oh, that's true. Yeah, we could. So, yeah, the outline die. And it would help it pop out. But do we... I kind of feel like I still want to color the butterfly. Let's do the outline piece. Or do we want to do the outline piece in green? Oh, vellum. 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 Let's get vellum. Vellum's in the yellow pouch. Because Pam got his vellum. Okay, vellum. Butterfly. That might work. Let's see. See, I love crafting with you guys. You guys help me out. Okay. There's that. Get you back over here. Oops. Trying to color everything. Like so. Let's see. Hey, where'd my plates go? There they are. Of course, this one doesn't quite fit on the plates, but it will go through the machine. So we'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. We may have to snip around the edges because I don't want to pull out the big one for it. You know what I mean? We'll get that on there. Maybe. Okay, why do we keep moving? Stay put. Oops. Guys, don't do that. It just bent it a little. Please hold. I gotta fix it. I bent my butterfly. It said don't cram me through the little bitty thingy. But it cut pretty good. Just this little piece right here. So even though it looked like it fit, it didn't quite. There's that. There's that. And, oh, that popped out. What do you guys think about that? There's that. There's that. Ooh, I like it in this corner too. Look at that. What if we put a little ink on the vellum? Let's put a little ink on the vellum. Oh, that's not the vellum. Come here, you. Get that. Get a little bit of that rolling on there. These non-stick mats, look at that. You know, I'm able to ink blend And they have so many varieties out there. Mr. Simon Hurley has the new Altenew one. I really want that one. It's got that like polymer, photopolymer stick. Look at that. We've just tinted our vellum. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I like that way better. Look at that. We tinted our vellum, you guys. Look at how pretty. Okay, so we got that taken care of. I'm going to use a little glue stick on this just so I can get it stuck to the vellum. Okay. I'm going to lift it up and hopefully all of the innards. There we go, just like so. So we got to watch out for that glue. And then we're going to put that down. And then I'm going to, because I've got glue sticking out, so I'm going to clean that up. Got a little too gluey, you guys. Sometimes that happens. Don't mind me. Okay. I got it really gluey. But I think it'll dry clear, so it'll be okay. Why is it not sticking? It's not sticking to my vellum. Put you down. Pin. Stay. Quit sticking to me. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got it to stick. I just put too much glue on that. I was pushing a little hard on my glue stick. Suzette! Hello, hello. So we tinted our vellum. We got that going for us. And then we're going to put a little bit of glue. Where's my fine tip? And then we're able to put the glue where the wings are. We'll do there, we'll do there, and we'll do there. We don't need a ton. That's a nice thing about that too. You don't need a ton. And then we're just going to set that right there. Ooh, look at that. Tinted vellum. Oh, beautiful die cuts. Look at that. And of course, you can just glue all the center pieces and then have flappity wings. But I like that. My card is a little wonky. There we go. There we go. Look at that. So we did reverse stenciling with ink. And then our white die cut. And then we blended a little bit of color onto our vellum to tint our vellum, and we have Beautimus. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Mr. Abraham says sentiment in the center. I don't have my sentiments out. Please hold. Let me put this away. Let me clean my hot mess. You guys, you would never know that I had my thing cleaned. But I also accidentally bent my butterfly because it really did not fit in the thing. So it kind of pinched right there. So I'm going to take it to the hubby and ask him to grab some pliers and refix that. Do not send the shadow pieces through your little sidekick. It don't fit. But I have no worries. I can definitely fix that. Well, and I, meaning my husband, who's gonna take a pair of pliers and fix that little bend for me. So if you accidentally bend yours, don't freak out. Grab some pliers and kind of work it back flat. And do as I say, not as I do. Do not run the outline dies through your little sidekicks. It looks like it goes through. You can send it through send it through, but it will kick it a little bit and bend it if you don't have it in there right. I'm just making sure I get that glue cleaned up. Yeah, it probably will, but there's a little bend right here, so I just want to flatten that bend before I send it through the big machine, so it doesn't cut into my plate. Let me swipe these little chunky bits into the recycle bin. And by the recycle bin, I mean the garbage. And I'm going to use my little scraper to get the ones off that are being hecka stubborn. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Sticky mat. Here, I'll flip it over so you guys see. Cook's Essential. That's all it is a Cook's Essential no slip mat. Again, lots of crafty companies have a version out that you can use. I was gifted this. I was gifted gray version. I mean, it's wonderful stuff. Okay. I'm missing a magnet. What do you guys do with it? So there's those. And we use our Simon Hurley butterfly on it. I gotta get these a new home. I gotta figure out better storage for my dies. Not particularly happy with how my storage is right now. Gotta work on it a bit. Oh, I found it. So there's that. We're going to set those to the side. And then we've got that little cutie that we made from our reverse Stamperia stencil. Which, that's such a beautiful stencil. And then so that is kind of like what we did there. And then we did our little burrito wrap for this guy, which my version is right here. I do want the little Velcro thingy. I think that would be super fun. So I gotta look into getting some little Velcro pieces. Mine is obviously bigger. If I measured this, I'm sure we would have a better understanding of the size. It winds up being 3.5 inches. So there's what I did at the thing and what we did today. And that little dog is from Newton's Nook. I got I got the cat and the dog because they were just too cute. And then I'll do a pre-recorded. Isn't this cute? Oh my goodness. This one is by Riley and Company. They were wearing the little moose horns. It was adorable. But I did get this die cut. I was like, yeah. It's huge, you guys. It's 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. It's a biggin. So it's one of those ones. You put a background paper, you cut the white piece, black piece, gold piece, whatever the outline color, and then another pattern paper, or maybe you cut it in white and doodle. I mean, how fun would it be to doodle in all of those? But I'm going to show you. The outline piece does cut solid. If you're going to do something like this, you do need to snip it. It snips right there. Okay. But here's a card front. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This here would make so much quick cards. Just do a bunch of Hayas. Do a little gift set. Like a dozen of these. Just crank them out. Paste them together. So fabulous. But they did theirs like this. And they used their little cow. Their marker was dying. So I did the dyeing brush technique or dyeing marker technique. and you still use it. It makes really fun. But it was a Copic, so he refilled it, and it was back to leaving beautiful marks. But yeah, so this is coming up. I'm going to do a pre-recorded on this one because I think you can just do so much with that. It's going to be so cute. And then another one with a nice white dye. This one was by Hero Arts. A piece of magnet sheet. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Put a little magnet in there instead of the Velcro. So yeah, you got options, you guys. Lots of options. This one was Hero Arts, and I do own a lot of Hero Arts, so I didn't purchase from them. I tried to purchase from people either I hadn't seen, didn't own any of, or just, you know, something that was inspiring, like this. Look at all these bows. This is going to be a separate video too, especially closer to Christmas, because who doesn't need a bow for Christmas? And this like little bow is a 5-piece bow set to make this one right here. And they're pretty decent size. So you can have bows for your critters, bows for whatever. And the other fun thing too is like if you make a lot of background pieces and you're not sure what to do and you have a little bit, you could put it in these little slots, right? And use your background cleanups. You could snip these apart. I probably won't. I'll probably run these as solid sheets and just do lots of bows all at once. That, and there's so many little pieces, I don't want to lose them. But yeah, so I like this. So that's gonna get used a lot, I think. And we're gonna get them pre-made. So then all we gotta do is pick a bow. And lunar paste bows. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wish you guys could have gone too. It was so much fun. When I first got there, they were at capacity. I had to wait, but towards 3:30, 4 o'clock, it started to taper down, and it wasn't so sardine-y. But they were really nice. So if you just needed to squeeze by somebody, you're like, excuse me, please. And they're like, oh, sorry. You know, so it was really nice. And this one, ink on 3. I used a little bit of this to do my no line coloring last night during my live. Where's last night's card? Oh, what'd I do with it? You guys. There's her. There's that. There's that. Oh, there she is. So, this fade out, I did no line coloring. I stamped her. And you cannot see the stamp. It didn't affect the pencil at all. It covered it really nicely. Now, when you use the fade out in a stencil, or pretty much anything, right? You use the fade out. Now, this is what it does if you add ink to it. It changes to a new color. It like pulls in that ink. So it's really interesting, and I really liked it. So you get the pattern of the stencil throughout the squirrel, but when you added the color, it was like tone on tone. It's very interesting. So yeah, this is the little fade out, and I like that it came with the little guy, so you could try it out, or you could buy the big normal size, which is very, it's about like it's normal size, you know, normal size. So yeah, the ink on 3 fade out no line coloring ink. Very interesting. She said that they have 3 types of blacks now. They have the hybrid black that's waterproof. They have another black. Honestly, don't remember what she said about that black, but then she said they had another black that is really good for mixed media because once you get it wet, it pulls out all the colors that make it the black. Because, like, you know, they got to make black, and so they use, like, all the colors to make black. So she says when you pull the ink through it, it'll pull out some reds and some greens and stuff. So some of their inks are on my wish list that are unique like this, right? So, and they're 3 blacks because it's stamped beautifully and it embossed beautifully. So yeah. Oh, the other ink, she says, dries really quick, so you can do alcohol markers, I think. Alcohol safe, waterproof, and then that mixed media one that'll pull some colors out. So yeah, ink on 3. I'm super excited about that. So I'll show you a video. I'm going to do a video on that too. And these are in the future, you guys. It's going to take me a while because there's a lot of stuff, right? And then Trinity stamps. Look at Trinity stamps. They gave us a free little mixed gem set, but this was their sample. Isn't it so cute? So they're not selling the cups. The cups you get on Amazon, that's where she got her cups. They're little espresso cups, like 4-ounce espresso cups. What they're selling is the die sets that'll make the bands for these little treat containers. So yeah, treats, you guys. They even put candy in them. So I thought that I ate the little orange thingy that was in there. It was pretty tasty. But yeah, so you get the little starter kit that makes the band, and then you get the little add-ons that do different things to hide where the band meets in the middle. So the meat in the middle, and then different little stamps to fill in this. It was just super cute, super cute. And then we glued on some embellishments to the top. That's those little guys. And the heart was part of this die set. Super adorable. And even though I don't do events or anything, but you know, this would be super cute. Like if next year, 2024, we do the stamp away, if we can get more people, you know, I might consider throwing a little bit of chocolatey chocolates in there, like some Hershey Kisses, you know, some M&Ms, and then make a little thing on there. And isn't that cute? So fun, so fun. But yeah, they gave us this, and that's where I found the bone folder that I really liked. The Kim in Alaska helped me with that word. Aeronomic, you know, where it doesn't hurt to use it. Tracy Fear of Not Afraid of Color. How are ya? She says tree ornaments. Yeah, you could totally turn these into cute little tree ornaments. But I think I shared everything. We did La La Land, Hero Arts, Riley and Co. They were so much fun. Ink on 3. Ugh. Just so cute. So cute. Gemini Station. That one was nice. Oh, there's the Riley and Co. And then Paper Tray Ink, a brand I definitely never heard about. And then the little cute critters from Newton's Nook. My first Newton Nook stamps. I got the cat and the dog. Look at that dog. Isn't he cute? And then, of course, we did a make and take for the Ranger / Simon Hurley stuff. Oh, there was another make and take, but that's already in an envelope to go out to somebody. It was the Ranger ideology, and it was a window with shakerty bits, but you can see that on my other video. But I made that one specifically for somebody because it's not really my cup of tea. But it was fun to make. Oh, it's for Deborah. She just finished watching I love Beetlejuice. Can I? No, but you can start over. You can watch from the beginning. They're the shaker card technique. I will have to do a video on that too because I was like, what? And yeah, it was pretty interesting because I don't have my stuff ready for a shaker card. Although we could make a shaker card. I don't know. If you guys want me to keep going, I can make a shaker card. Something just popped into my head. I could totally make a shaker card right now. Ergonomic. That's the word. Yep. the zesty lemon set from Simon Hurley. That is exactly what I was thinking. I was like, I could totally do a shaker bit. Let me tidy up and see if anybody wants to hang out because we got a little bit of time before Monica goes live. We do have a little bit of time for that. So if anybody would like to see a lemon shaker card getting shakety, let me know. Honestly, I only need one yes, and I'll just keep going. I know, it's so cute. Oh, see, there's our yes. We're making a shakety shake. Let me just tidy up my desk a little bit. Okay. Set that over there. That needs to go in my other bin. Get those markers right there. Get that right there. Let's get that put away. And we're going to put those. I don't think I need those, but I'll set them right there. We're going to put that there. Recycle. Put that there. See what we can do. And I'll show you. Oh, good. It's right there. Okay. So we're going to scooch our pile of goodness. Linda and Dawn. Oh, Linda and Dawn are live. Okay. So let's do this. I'm going to make a note. Okay. Because I got to give props to Linda and Dawn too. So Wednesday live. Okay. We're doing Zesty Shaker with tip from Simon Says Create. Okay, I'm gonna put that in my little notebook. So my Wednesday live, I'll be doing that. But we're gonna go see Linda and Dawn, and then after them is Monica. So we're gonna have lots of fun lives. But I like Linda and Dawn together. They crack me up. T says already committed here. I'm sorry, but yeah, Sunday's not usually my live, and I've been on 2 hours now, so we're gonna go pop over there. But if you want to see that zesty shaker, it is what I will be doing on Wednesday. So I will be doing that, and then Monday we are doing the stencil on Brother Scan and Cut, which will become part of a giveaway. So you'll want to comment on past channels. And let me double check. Nope. Come on. Get back up there. Oh, there we go. And, you know, I don't know if I can redirect because of how I do my lives. But that's their link. That's their link. So you can definitely click on that and head on over. So, yeah, I got to figure out how to do the redirect. I do appreciate you all, and we'll see you Monday and Wednesday and Thursday. So have a great crafty day, my friends. Bye-bye.